What's your opinion of him now? I think the diss tracks changed people's perception.
Well, I don't know really. I think I came across as somebody who, I don't know, diss tracks are always a really tricky thing because they bang with views. They do really well. Everyone really enjoys listening to them. But at the same time, you are actually like going at each other and you're like damaging each other. So I think when obviously I dissed JJ's brother, you know. So obviously it's a bit of a sticky one. But I think a lot of people had this impression of me when I was doing like my reactions and stuff that I was just kind of like just dickhead, really. Because I have to, in a diss track, I'm being disrespectful to someone.
That's the whole point, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. When I'm reacting to something, I'm like, you know, I'm coming across like, oh, fuck this guy, this, because that's what you're supposed to do when you're doing that, all that stuff.
Yeah.
When in reality, I'm just like this, just a normal nice guy. Like, I'm not that guy. So I think a lot of people, that was when they first heard of me with the diss tracks, and that image of whatever image they had, I don't know what that is, but whatever image they had stuck with them. So for them to then find me as someone who's maybe not as annoying as they thought they were, or someone who just enjoys collecting cards, or just like a normal guy.
You are an actual lovely guy, aren't you?
That was proven in your roast, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the.
I couldn't do it, man.
I do want to just go back to diss tracks in a minute, but yeah, with the roast, like yours was just like almost like a compliment. You're like, I love you. I was like,
I couldn't
so
do it, man.
sweet.
I couldn't do it.
But Fiona and Alfie watched all of the clips, but I didn't watch any until I was actually until I was filming. Like usually I might say, oh, I'm not going to watch them, and then I get eager and I want to watch one. But with that, I was like, it's not going to work if I hear the roast twice. Sure. And I said to Fiona, I was like, what are the worst ones? Because I was actually quite nervous. I was like, what's the worst ones? And she was like, Joe Weller goes in. Josh Peters is going to hurt you because he said about I ripped off one of his videos, which I pretty much did. Yeah. And then she went, and Randolph, and I was like, Randolph? And I was like, what? And then I was just trying to think, what could you have said? But no, you were so sweet. But going back to diss tracks, mainly because this might bang as a clip.
Oh, it will. You should just type something like the real reason Randolph dissed Deji.
There we go.
He's giving it to you.
So how did the beef with Deji come about, and was it real?
God. Oh yeah, it was completely real, man. But like, it was so weird. Like, obviously you'll know this all led on to the whole KSI and Deji beef. And the issue is what I said to you a minute ago about people. You know, people blame me for that. Literally, people hate me because I'm the guy who started all this, and I still get it today. I still get all these like hate messages, which is the reason why I end up now doing Randolph Pokemon and stuff like that. Because I'm like, oh, fuck all this side of YouTube. I'm just gonna go and collect my cards. At the end of the day, that's what I enjoy. You know?
Yeah, and forget that you're actually a home wrecker.
Yeah, literally, yeah. But so it literally started as we did a Simon Sunday where we did Family Fortunes, right? And one of the questions on that show was name a dead YouTube channel. So I thought I'd be funny and just say Deji. Like I didn't know if his channel was dead or not. I had no idea. I don't look at his stats, you know. So at that point I just said Deji because I thought JJ is the host. It's gonna be funny, that is. Yeah. And it was. Everyone's like, oh my god, you know. And then 3 weeks went by after we shot that till it came out. And then I was in Simon's room and he was like, oh, let's just watch his video. So we just sat watching Deji's video. And then in the middle of it, he goes, oh, and also fucking Randolph, man, like, fuck you for what you said about me in this video. And he was like, oh, bro, all you do is spend time at the Simon house. You know, you've got a wife. You don't even spend time with your wife, all this stuff. So
wow.
But I wasn't mad. This is what people really, on YouTube, and we were talking about it before the podcast as well, people on YouTube really love to, like, exaggerate everything that's going on.
Yeah.
You know? So if you say a joke about me on the roast, the Simon roast or whatever, people were like, oh my God, he's roasted him.
Yeah.
But I'm sat there like, I don't give a fuck because that's funny, you know?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do take things further. So at that point there, you know, I think, and Deji made his video, it was as if like, it just painted it designed the diss track route, you know? It's like the whole Simon diss tracks as well. They were never fake either. People think they were fake.
What, even like Harry to JJ?
Yeah, they was all real. No one ever sat there being like, right, let's diss each other. You know, it's just like stuff where it's, you know, it's just YouTube, man. You just take it from.
But it's mad because some of the lyrics in those diss tracks, like there's stuff about drugs in there. There's stuff about personal life, and I was thinking like whether or not those lyrics are true, I'm not gonna speculate, but I couldn't like if I had a secret of you, Stevie, I couldn't even put it in a diss track. Because then it gives it weight. So like Harry saying stuff about JJ, like as an outsider's point of view, like I know like a few of you boys now. Yeah. At the time, I very much was separate. So I was watching it like almost as a fan in a way. Yeah. And I was like, this is fake. This is fake. That has to be fake. Like, how did they let each other say those things?
So it's not like it's not fake, but it's also it's weird. It's hard to explain. So and I'll get onto it with the same thing with the Deji diss tracks as well. It was more of like JJ went over to America. That's where it started.
Right.
He went to like chill with the Rice Gum and some of the Clout House guys.
Yeah.
And then he did a video saying I'm leaving the Sidemen. That's where that started.
Right.
No, he wouldn't have texted them saying I'm doing a video where I'm leaving the Sidemen. He'd just make the video.
Yeah.
And then Ethan would then make a diss track back to JJ. But it's hard to explain like what I truly mean, but it wasn't set up. Like they weren't texting each other like let's do all this stuff.
Right.
It was more like just banter on YouTube.
Right, but they didn't know that like so JJ wouldn't have known that Ethan was going to drop a diss track.
Nah.
Do you think it's easier to insult someone in the form of a song?
Yeah, for sure.
And then be like, oh, it's only a joke.
Yeah, because it's a song, it has weight to it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem as serious.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not very good with my words, which is weird because I've got a podcast. But I'm not sure how to explain this, but. I'll tell you for a fact, it wasn't like they sat there and thought, right, let's make some money or let's get some views here. Nothing ever like that. But it also wasn't as serious as it got serious. I think things got serious as they did with Man and Deji. But end of the day, like, say if I make a diss track on you, or you did the whole the Sidemen song, right, where you're like ask him as a cunt or this stuff.
Yeah.
End of the day, it's still a joke, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, I mean, whatever you think about Rice.
I think Rice Gum's a cunt.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's not like you're not coming for him and being like,
nah.
Fucking hate you.
If Rice Gum like called me out on it, I would be a bit like he's welcome to, but I'd love it. But but I would be like, oh, come on, it's just fucking taking a piss.
Exactly. Yeah. It should banter really.
Yeah.
So I've not articulated myself well there, but it's the same thing.
I get what you mean
with the Deji stuff. So like I say this thing in the video where Deji's channel's dead, just as like one word.
Yeah.
Deji, you know.
Yeah.
Then he makes this video, and I'm sat there like, oh, okay, this is perfectly set up for me to then do a diss track.
Right.
You know, I've never done a diss track before on anyone.
Was you a bit worried not by the diss track because obviously you can floor him with that, but was you a bit worried about even being in YouTube beef because it doesn't seem your image.
It's a weird one. I think it's just because it was music, man. Like if Deji had done that video, and at that point there, I was trying to play the game. I was trying to play the YouTube game. You know,
Yeah.
the way to bang on YouTube is to take stuff like this. If someone mentions your name,
Yeah.
if I make a video saying, "Oh, Jack makes a prick," you will react to that.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about the Sidemen stuff. That's how it came about. Like, oh, you make a video on me, I make a video on you, you make a video on me.
Yeah.
And no matter how far it goes or how little it goes, at the end of the day, you're just creating YouTube videos.
Right.
And then I always feel like I don't know, for me, especially because I know Deji, it was always like a thing where I'll do a diss track, you do a diss track on me. But at the end of the day, we're still cool because we're just mates, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I could do a diss track on JJ, absolutely rinsing him, and we wouldn't affect us personally.
Oh.
But I think that's what it was like with the Sidemen when they were doing their stuff. Like, I can't tell you a fact 'cause I wasn't around then. In fact, I can tell you for a fact when they were doing the diss tracks, I was in the south of Wales on holiday with my family in Pembrokeshire, and I was like, fuck, like I really should be around because I could mix the tracks, I could do all this music stuff with them, and just fucking FIFA Monster was like recording all that shit. I was like, God damn it, I should get back. That's what actually made me get back into YouTube, the whole Sidemen diss track.
Really?
Yeah.
Whose diss tracks? I want to know who you think the best diss track was out of any, and which one do you or which kind of beef do you think was the most real?
In Sidemen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You couldn't pick?
Nah, the best, I think it's the Little Boy track that JJ done on Harry. It's probably the best song in terms of just like how it sounds.
Yeah.
But I think Harry did a good job against JJ.
Your mum looks like Kim Jong-un.
But that was the Raskin one, right?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Good afternoon. I love the way that it's so terrible.
Harry's
brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I think diss tracks are a weird thing, man. They're so weird because, like, in my mind, they've always been just banter.
Yeah.
I find the whole thing quite a strange concept because, as you said, they don't talk about it. But if you said something on one of your videos that comes across slightly serious when abusing me, there's a fine line between when it is serious or not. But I'd text you. If I wouldn't go to even if I did an Instagram story, I wouldn't imagine that you'd then post something.
Yeah,
I'd feel like we just talk.
Yeah, but if we could bang millions of views out of it, we would certainly do that. If I knew that if you could make a diss track on me and would bang fucking 20 million views, I'd be getting you to do it hands down.
That's you. Yeah, but he's saying they weren't doing that. They weren't telling each other to do it.
Oh, right.
There was just no plan, no conversation.
I don't think that they would have been in it like, oh, we're going to make loads of money from this. But they would have been aware if we post it in this format, we'll get ad rev. Like, because rather than just calling them up and going,
for sure. Yeah. And that's why I say to people, it's not like it wasn't fake because they didn't start it with the intention of making any money.
Yeah.
It's just YouTube. But also, the fact that it continued was where it was. They were okay with it,
right.
kind of.
Yeah.
I guess maybe some people may have. I don't know how JJ felt or how Harry felt or how any of them felt. I wasn't really involved at the time, but I can tell you the fact that if you don't want the diss tracks to go on, just reach out.
Yeah.
So for me and Deji, so it happened like this that way. I'm saying this word. I'm saying Deji on the game show. Then he does his video like slating me, saying I never spend time with my wife, all this stuff. Then I make a diss track on him. Then he makes a diss track back on me. At that point, there, if any of us wanted it to stop, I could have just texted him and been like, "Yo, this has gone too far now."
Right.
But neither of us did. So in my mind, then that's why I'm like, okay, we both understand the rules here. This is just YouTube.
Let's just keep going.
Fair. Did he say anything in his diss track that did actually hurt you?
Yeah, in his reply. So obviously, I don't mind Manchild one.
Yeah.
When you ask me what's the best diss track, I still think that track is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think I grew up on listening to 50 Cent,
right?
And he used to like beef everybody. So that's why I was really excited to do this track. I was like, oh, my chance now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go in. So I went on and that, and then they just went back. It wasn't more so that I was like offended at what he said. It was just the fact that he was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck your wife like a horse. Right. I was like, it's offensive, but also it's shit. Like, it's not. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. He also said, I think it was. I think it was in that one. You ran hiding like you're Anne.
Yeah.
What? I don't understand what does that mean?
Anne Frank.
Oh,
you ran hiding like you're Anne.
Like you are. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mad. That was in the one to you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fair. What's your opinion of him now?
Thing is, right, Deji's a great guy. Like he's a very easy person to get along with, which is weird because he seems to everyone falls out with him.
Yeah.
But I think it's because as a person, he's just great. I remember I met him at an event once, and we just like I've not seen him in years. Or maybe it might have been the first time I actually physically met him, you know, face to face. And we were like embracing, it's like hugging, like, oh, what's up, man? What's up? He was at the Simon House a lot when I was there as well, so we were just chilling, spending a lot of time together. So he's a really nice guy. I think the only thing that I may say, and this is not to try and like bring anything up again, is that it is hard for him being in JJ's shadow the way he is.
Yeah.
Because it's like a gift and a curse, really. I don't think he would have ever been as big as he is without JJ. Well, none of us would be, and that goes to like the whole UK, really. If you get get down to it, but I don't think he can accept that he is JJ's brother. Like, so whatever he does, he'll always be known as JJ's little brother, which does suck. Which does suck, for sure. But that just is what it is. Like, I will never be bigger than JJ, and I never will expect to be bigger than JJ.
Yeah.
So I can accept that. And being under JJ's shadow is better than, what I could have maybe been on my own.
Right.
But I don't think Deji likes that. So I think a lot of the time he can get teased, and I think, it does suck being someone's little brother who's so successful.
I've never been a fan of Deji for that reason, because I used to absolutely love all of JJ's classic FIFA videos and all the M&EK stuff and all that, and then he started doing the gaming stuff with Deji just in the background. He just really annoyed me, and then he did his own channel, and it was always a bit like he's just riding off JJ.
But you would like this is what I mean. Exactly. Like this is what you would.
But then you shouldn't then hate it once like he's only got a following because of that. Yeah, and now he doesn't like it.
I completely. I think you summed it up bang on. I think that was perfect how you said it. Like I completely understand why. Yeah, if you were Deji, I mean, fucking. People can meet KSI once and they do a video going, I met KSI. Like, I've put KSI in my titles all the fucking time. So if I was his brother, I'm going to be rinsing that all the way to the bank. But also, I would end up hating it as well. I guess
it depends. But like, I attribute any follower I get, I've said before, to you, and I'll never see an issue in that.
Yeah,
I'll never come to a point where I go, you know me as Jack's mate. Cool.
Yeah.
Look, cool. You know me. I don't care why.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
But I think if you're Deji, he might have like you never really had an ambition to be a podcaster or to be a YouTuber.
Got no ambitions at all.
Yeah, you had your own shit going on. But Deji might genuinely want to be a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But he can't break out of the shell of just being.
And he started very early. Deji's been around forever, man. So since JJ was first making videos, Deji was making videos as well. So he, in his own right, came from the bottom with JJ.
Yeah.
And JJ wouldn't be where he is today without Deji.
Right.
Or without his parents being in his videos. Because they brought a lot of...
Added it.
Yeah,
there's
sure.
all them videos of him like whipping Deji and shit like that. Like, it's funny, but yeah, sometimes you need a punching bag. It's like what you are to me.